people I've known throughout my life, including myself, I've noticed a common denial about ourselves. And that is, we've all denied how powerful we are for the vast majority of our lives. We have our moments, yet our day-to-day is usually spent in denial. I'm not saying we're not leading happy or well-adjusted lives, yet we largely remain in denial about what we're capable of. I'm also not suggesting this denial is bad or wrong. It's just that in light of what could be, it is curious, no? If we were born into a family of high achievers, would we then be less in denial? If we've had concrete examples of our power throughout our lives, are we then more willing to believe we're powerful? As odd as it sounds, I recall the times I was most powerful as being the most effortless, almost as if I wasn't even there. I don't even consider these examples of being powerful as all that remarkable, because it seemed so natural. It wasn't like I had some big breakthrough or achieved some massive victory. It was an of course kind of win. Of course it turned out well. Being powerful did not strike me as all that unusual. So why am I still usually in denial? Why, when I've experienced being powerful, do I usually opt for the same old, same old? This is an uncomfortable question to ask oneself, but only so because of what we think it might mean about us. When we don't think what we do or say makes much of a difference, we cannot be powerful. When we feel like our dreams are beyond our reach, we cannot exercise our ability to change what happens. Now, faulty character traits aside, there's a pretty simple solution to exercising our power on a regular basis. Develop better habits. No, really. Start taking some small actions that exercise a little bit of your power, your ability to alter how your future turns out. It doesn't need to be much. It just needs to be consistent, like we would do with anything that is important to us. When that small action becomes a habit, a regular activity in your normal day, then you have set yourself up to exercise as much power as you can handle. Those first steps become the 10th step, become the 100th step, and away we go. See, we think we need to suddenly become some new person in order to change our lives. Newly inspired, newly motivated, newly committed. Well, what happens when that wears off from time to time? Do we wait for inspiration to strike again before we act? Or do we just do it anyway? Because being inspired isn't the end result we want. Developing a habit enables us to continue to act, whether or not we're inspired or motivated. This is ultimate power. When you can take actions that aren't dependent on whether you feel like it, you have complete say-so. And you'll be constantly reminding and reinforcing that as you go forward. Look, you are a powerful person. Period. Get over it. How can you draw on that power more reliably? Develop new habits and let the useless ones begin to fall away. At a certain point, the chatter in your head will be less and less, "Can I do this?" and more, "What else can I do?" That will never guarantee that you'll act on any of it, but you'll no longer have plausible deniability.